On our way to define polynomial, we are going to define what we call a monomial. And a monomial is going to be an expression of the form ax to the k. And here a is a non-zero constant, so any constant except for 0. And k can be any non-negative integer. So what do I mean by non-zero? Well, most numbers aren't zero, right? 1, 2, pi, e, -1/2, -3, all non-zero. So any real number that's not zero. But k can be, say, 0, 1, 2, 3, but it can't be pi, it can't be -1, anything like that. So for some examples of monomials, what we can do is we can take something like 3x to the 6th, or we can take something like -3/4 x squared, or we could even have something weirder like pi x cubed. Maybe that's weirder. I don't know. Maybe that's not. It's up to you to judge. But what we could also have is we could have something like 7. You might say, wait a second. How does 7 fit this form? Well, 7 is the same as 7x to the 0, right? So in the case that we have x to the 0, we can just treat that as the number 7, right? Because that's going to be 7 times 1. What else do we have? Well, things like this. And what we want to do is we want to now define a polynomial. And a polynomial is a sum of monomials. So basically it's going to be something like, hey, 3x to the 6th plus pi x cubed. Or maybe -3/4 x squared plus 7. So these would be polynomials. I don't have to sum up 2 of them. I could sum up as many as I want. So if I wanted to, I could take a polynomial like, I don't know, 5x to the 6th minus 3x to the 5th plus 1/2 x to the 4th minus 3x plus 2. And that would be an example of a polynomial. Okay, so what do we call these different parts? Well, these are going to be called the coefficients. We could write that as a 1. Coefficients. We could even consider this to be the 0 coefficient of our polynomial. The degree is going to be the biggest coefficient. So whatever coefficient is largest is going to be the degree. So this is a degree 6 polynomial, or a 6th degree polynomial. Each one of these monomials is called a term. So each of these is a term. And that's some of the language that we're going to be using for polynomials. Okay.